Okay, we have resumed our walk. The museum was very small, actually. Thought there would be more photographs and/or things, but that wasn't the case. So, anyway, we got a lot of time to kill because we have a reservation for the Museum of Illusion at 12:20. I expected it to be. Whoa, it's kind of violent. I expected it to at least last us for like an hour-ish, but I guess that wasn't the case. So now we're just gonna walk up, see where we end up. Yeah, probably just find something to do, maybe find another place, another museum or something along the way. We gotta go all the way up to Grand? I don't know, somewhere up there. That is the Art Institute of Chicago. Famous lines. We're still on Michigan Avenue. I just figured I'd share with y'all. But I'm sure everybody that's watching knows what it looks like, so yeah, it's actually just kind of a nice day to walk in the city. So, enjoying the sun and everything else. Actually really paying attention to the architecture this time around. Never really paid much attention to Chicago architecture until I got back from Switzerland, really kind of studying the styles and things there, and realized Chicago has a lot of very nice architecture as well, as you can see. There is an architectural tour that they do in the summer. They might do it in the winter too, but you do it over a double-decker bus, and it takes you through kind of the most historic buildings. And there's also a river cruise about the architecture of Chicago. Never done it, but now I'm kind of curious to do it. Should be nice. So yeah, just taking a nice stroll. We got about 8 blocks to walk to the other museum, but we might find some time to kill in between because we do got time to hang out. Look, it's the Jollibee. Jollibee. Oh, cute. In the summer, these blocks spit water, and this is like a little water area, and there are faces displayed from inside this glass rectangular structures. You can't see them now. I mean, they're there, but they're not very visible. You can sort of, but not really see them. They're better at night. Believe me, there's a face in there. There's a giant child's face in there. And I love that building. The Diamond Building. That's not what it's called. Sorry everyone, my camera died. Luckily, the second battery was charged to 100%. So yeah, we are in Millenium Park. Going to find a place to possibly do some chilling. I mean, nothing chiller than ice skating. So we might do that. Gotta find a place to use the bathroom too. It's a little windy over here. I'm gonna show you the bean up here pretty soon. That is the J.B. Pritzker Outdoor Pavilion. Really cool art installation. But they do all kinds of concerts in there. In the summertime, there is a little stage and lawn seating. I don't know if there's much that goes on, but we're in Millenium Park. The bean is out of bounds. They're doing something to the bean. Huh. Through spring 2024, well, that sucks. They're doing something to it. Sadly, today we will not see the bean. I mean, you can see it from a distance, but I guess that's it, everybody. There's the bean, also known as Cloudgate Plaza, which is just weird. It's just a bean. So we'll be back spring 2024. Show you the beam better. So here's the pavilion. This is all the lawn seating. So when they do free concerts, you could just bring your little blanket, have a picnic, chill, listen to music. They do have ticketed seating over there in the stage if you wanted it to be closer. They do all kinds of different concerts. I don't know what the sound is. I mean, it's probably decent. They actually do have a lot of speakers all the way through, so even if you're sitting in the back, you should be able to get good sound, but I don't think they do much in the winter. So this is just open, kind of for pedestrian transiting. And the beam, hello beam, from a distance. Oh well, we'll continue our walk. It's Columbus Drive. Taking a little stroll through the city. We're gonna walk through there. We're just making our way up north, closer to the Illusion Museum. Just kind of strolling. Our reservation's not till 12:20, so maybe we can change it to noon. Otherwise, we'll just hang out. It's a really nice day. It's not super cold, so. We have now reached the river and Walker Drive. Walker. There's also Lower Walker, which is scary. It's like a maze. All I can think of is the Dark Knight and the chasing. Super cool. Anyway, I don't like driving down through there. Easy way to get lost. A nice day to see all the buildings. Maybe make a pit stop at the Apple Store. I haven't actually been to the Apple Store. I think it's on the other side. Here we have the Trump building ahead of us. Looks ugly with the name on it, but lovely building for sure. That's about it. We have the Hyatt Regency. Okay, everybody, we are at the Architectural Center, right? Architectural Center of Chicago, something like that. It's a free museum, so we encountered it just on the way to our other museum. So figure we got some time to kill, and we can take a look at the exhibits. So this is a sustainable architecture. I'm assuming throughout the world. Yeah, this is France. I can do a little walk through. That's a very cool building. I can see a little model here. That's great. This is in France, the School of Science and Biodiversity. Lovely. And we got this wall, which contains openings for plant growth. That's pretty awesome. You can grow mushrooms, you can grow all kinds of different things. That's really cool. Here's the diagram of your structure and everything else. Very cool. Slots too, where you can actually grow more stuff, but you can kind of see it in there. Very cool. Oh, look at this now. So this is the skyline of, or actually a working model of the city. Very cool. This is awesome. See the river there? It's the Willis Tower. So cool. All the city needs is a Godzilla action figure just right in the middle there. Not for destruction, just for a prop. It would just be the cherry on top, I think. But that's just me. So now what is this? This is Seoul. Very interesting shapes. It doesn't say, it just says Seoul. I guess it is in Seoul, South Korea. I've never been, so I can't confirm nor deny if this is the skyline of Seoul, but very cool too. I love all these little models. I'm all about it. There we go. Got another French building. Yo, the French are all about sustainability. That is like a full-on green building. That's very cool. With the terrace. And a greenhouse at the top. Look at that. That's amazing. Okay, tell me you wouldn't love to live in an apartment building where you have a terrace out, where you have actual trees and you have garden plots and you can grow things. That's amazing. We need more of that here. Mass timber building. I love they incorporated even the graffiti, because they know that structure's not gonna be all clean. People are gonna do some graffiti. That's interesting. Look at this thing. 2026 Atlassian Central. That is awesome. There's a glass skin look with an open air terrace. That's amazing. Super cool. Amber waves of wood grain. The Tianfu Agricultural Expo is the largest timber project in Asia. It's located in Chengdu, China. So cool. Very cool museum. Very cool. Oh, chewy sniffing. Chair. Oh. I don't know why we're snapping. I guess just the city. Looking gorgeous there. Hello. And we got some models of, is that the Chrysler building, I think? Willis Tower. Those are the twin towers in Kuala Lumpur, I think, Malaysia. I don't know what the name of the towers. Or is that the Burj Khalifa? No. Marina Towers. Oh, you know, we do have that. Let's see, I'm gonna guess these are Petronas Towers. Yeah, that's what it is, but that's in Malaysia. Pretty sure, Kuala Lumpur, I knew that. I do have a little knowledge of world architecture. I just couldn't remember what the name of the towers were. Marina City. These are some of the coolest buildings too. Very, very iconic Chicago buildings. We got the John Hancock. Look at the X structural pilings here as demonstrated. Mother Nature's super tall. This is a concept design. It's very tall. I'm not sure what this tall is. Mega tall? 1,000 meters? I don't know. Is that the... It goes all the way to the bottom. The Jeddah Tower. Ah. Saudi Arabia. Yeah, all the buildings out there in the UAE and that area are pretty incredible. This is very cool too. Chicago Gallery. We're doing a quick in and out through here just because our allotted time is short.
When the winds abated 2 days later, more than 17,000 buildings were destroyed. 300 people had died, and a third of the population, 100,000 people, were homeless. Newspapers called the Chicago fire the night America burned. Surviving structures offered lessons. The wooden balloon frame buildings had aided the fire spread, while brick, stone, and terracotta withstood the flames. Chicago architects began putting these materials to work. Emerging innovations, fireproofed iron, steel frames, and safe passenger elevators allowed Chicago buildings to climb above 5 stories. The rise of the skyscraper had begun. Louis Sullivan with Dagmar Adler pioneered structural innovations and fashioned elaborately ornamented buildings. As Chicago emerged, reborn, its architects and business leaders came up with grand plans for re-envisioning the city. At the 1893 World's Fair, Daniel Burnham showcased his vision for Chicago as an orderly and humane place to work and to live. Burnham's 1909 plan of Chicago was a culmination of lessons learned at the fair. The plan offered Chicago a blueprint for growth. To this day, Chicago is renowned for Burnham's triumph, the multi-level Packard Drive, a ribbon of green boulevards and parks. A lakefront free and clear. This influential urban design spurred an unparalleled building boom in the years after World War I and before the Great Depression. Buildings adorned with lavish materials and stylized ornamentation became architectural icons. If Daniel Burnham shaped the cityscape, Frank Lloyd Wright's prairie school designs created an ideal of the American suburban home, pioneering an open floor plan and details inspired by the flat Western plains. The spread of Nazism in Germany brought Ludwig Mies van der Rohe to Chicago, who influenced generations of architects to shed historical styles and embrace a design approach of less is more.